In case if you're wondering what is likely to happen in the event that the Murima Crusader Geoffrey Rigathi Gachagua decides not to back Fred Matiangi but backs Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka and gives him another deputy, while the son of Jomo, the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, backs Fred Matiangi. This is what is likely to happen. And in this episode, let me just decipher of what is likely to happen in case of such a scenario. First, it's already happening. Now that we've already seen that the former deputy president is showing preference for backing Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka over Fred Matiangi, and the son of Jomo has already endorsed Fred Matiangi with his Jubilee party. And it is with this split that it shall come with some political consequences, like an opposition unity crisis, because going by their competing interests, I see a string of possibilities that likely it is going to bring about political fragmentation. And through these divisions that we are currently seeing from their differences in political ideologies, I kid you not, I honestly see a string of possibilities that they're likely to serve as a strategic advantage to President William Samoei Ruto, thus making him win a re-election easily. If at all Fred Matiangi and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka cannot sit and gravitate towards one direction, this shall lead to division of resources and their support base. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka would gain from Gachagua's Mount Kenya East influence and the little political network that Gachagua built while he was still in office as the second in command. While Fred Matiangi, from where I sit, I see a string of possibilities that he is also likely to gain a lot from the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta's political machinery, finances, and to some extent, I kid you not, he will also benefit a certain percentage of Uhuru's loyal supporters, specifically from the Mount Kenya region. And if by any chance someone tries to lie to you that the son of Jomo has no any support base in the Mount Kenya region, I kid you not, I strongly believe he has a very significant support base and supporters, those whom are very loyal and were very loyal during his tenure. Essentially, if Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka and Fred Matiangi cannot sit and choose a common path they want to follow, then it will bring about some strategic implications. Currently, having the Murima Crusader barred from holding any public office for the next 10 years, that shall limit him from being a king to being a kingmaker. And having Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka's experience in coalition politics, I kid you not, he could use his vast experience in bringing Fred Matiangi to order. However, if at all Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka shall not go separate ways with Fred Matiangi, I kid you not, this could lead to a political last minute realignment, because if each of these two leaders is likely to go on a separate way, then chances are, in fact, having studied the crinkum of President William Samoei Ruto's political strategies, I can tell you without any fear of equivocation that a last minute political realignment could be orchestrated by President William Samoei Ruto, because chances are he is likely to compromise any of these two leaders. And that is to mean, if any of them is likely to be compromised with either cash in billions or a public office, then I kid you not, Rigath's dream of unseating President William Samoei Ruto come 2027 is likely to remain more of a piped dream. How I wish that these two leaders, currently being led by the former deputy president, should just speak in the same direction, because having them speaking from both ends of their mouth, then I kid you not, it completely leaves the opposition faction in limbo. Thus, just with that at hand, it automatically guarantees President William Samoei Ruto an easy leeway for him to win a re-election. But from where I sit, we as the Walalahois, we usually say letu nijicho. And as I come to the penultimate part of this episode, that has just been my opinion. If by any chance you do have a contrary opinion to mine, you can as well. Just feel free to drop them in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply. And by any chance, if you've been watching my videos and you have not subscribed, you can as well just consider hitting on the subscribe button. Thank you and may God bless you.